Hi everyone, I'm Toni from the Lee County Library System. We're celebrating Fandom Fest by making a kawaii mini notebook. Kawaii is Japanese for cute. These super cute notebooks are awesome for writing down your ideas, your thoughts, notes, drawing, doodling, whatever. And they make great gifts. You'll be getting in your kit a piece of white paper and a piece of cardstock. Other things you'll need to make your kawaii are a pencil, a pair of scissors, some glue, markers or crayons to decorate, or other things like maybe some yarn. Let's get started making our kawaii notebook. Take your piece of paper and lay it on the table in front of you on a nice flat surface. Use your pencil to make an X in the bottom right-hand corner of your paper. Now, starting at the bottom, we're going to fold the paper to the top so the paper will be in half. Match up your corners, take your time, and crease the edge. Now, starting from the right side, let's fold it in half again. Match up your corners and crease the edge. And one more time, we're going to fold it in half again, starting from the right. Fold it, match up your corners, and crease the edge. So we have a tiny rectangle. Now we're going to open our paper all the way up so we can see our X at the bottom right again, just as we started. Now we're going to make a tent shape out of this piece of paper. Hold it in the middle and crease the center fold to make a tent. And we want our tent to lay flat. So to make that happen, you take the first two rectangles and along that fold, just gently bend it forward and press down. And there it's laying flat. Let's do the same thing on the other side. And there it's laying flat. Okay, now we're going to pick the paper up in the middle and fold it so it's in half. So we're seeing 4 rectangles. Now this side has the fold. That's where we're going to use our scissors to cut. We're going to cut right on the center fold to the middle of the paper and not any farther. So now we have this. Open the paper up again, laying it flat in front of you. Now we're going to make our front tent lower than the top tent. So we just pick that up a little bit and push this down a little bit. So you can see one is slightly underneath the other. Turn the paper so that the X is at the bottom right-hand corner. You're going to pick up your paper, and you have to hold it a certain way to make this very easy to do. So your thumbs are going to be towards you on the bottom side of the fold, and your index fingers are going to be above the fold. And your middle fingers are kind of resting right inside the fold, but on the other side of the paper. So when you see, it's kind of like a little pinching hold that I have here. And to make sure you're holding it right, I want you to just gently push it together, and it should kind of talk to you like that. Okay, that's how we know we're holding it right. Now on your left hand, just take your index finger and your thumb and gently move along the side of the paper just to crease it. It just makes it a little bit easier when we're folding the pages of the book. And do the same thing along the right side. Thumb and index finger working together right along the side. All right, let's check that fold again. Okay, looking good. Now we're going to hold our left hand steady and we're going to move our right hand towards the left. And as you do that, we see it creates kind of like a flower shape, which is exactly what we want. This is the part where the pages of the book are coming together. This is creating the fold. So keep your left hand steady, push with your right, and then move your right arm back towards the left side and backwards. Okay, got that, guys? Back and left. And you can see I can grab the page right there and then continue with the second page. So I have both the pages pinched with my left thumb and forefinger, index finger. Now I'm going to take the right page with my right hand and I'm going to move it to the left again. But this time, instead of going backwards, I'm going to go forwards or towards myself. And I'm going to lay it down on the table to do it because it's a little bit easier. And I can make sure my pages are lined up. And I can pick that right side up, keep that crease going well. You can adjust as you go along because you have to do that sometimes. And to fold that down to the left and crease that right edge. And here we have the front of the book where our X was, and we have our Kawaii mini notebook. Now you can make it extra sturdy. You can create a cover, and that's where your cardstock comes in. And that was in your kit. So it's exactly the size that you need. It's already cut for you, and we're just going to glue it onto the front cover and the back cover. So take your glue or glue stick and just put a good amount on. Try to get the corners because those kind of curl up sometimes. And just lay your notebook right in the cardstock, match the corners up, and then fold it in half. Now that we've got the cover on, it's time to decorate. You can use markers, stickers, paint, anything your imagination lends itself to. You can use some yarn if you want to make hair, all sorts of different fun ideas to brighten up your Kawaii mini notebook. If you've enjoyed this craft, we invite you to come visit us at leelibrary.net/fandomfest for some more fun crafts.